Today we're surprising a team with 1,000 fans. Well, that's the aim anyway.
But why are we doing this?
Well, this is Whittam Town FC, a team in the 8th tier of English football. Today's game has absolutely nothing riding on it in terms of the league. However, we're trying to make history because of one man.
Hello, I'm James Beardwell, the Whittam Town supporter and Whittam Town fan presenter, and I've been a Whittam Town supporter for many years.
James is a friend of the channel. Here we are in 2017 together, twice. Then in 2018 I tried to make this exact video.
Hello guys, just a quick video today. Tomorrow I'm going to get Whittam Town FC for the game against Hornchurch, I believe. I want to get as many of you down there tomorrow as you can. You get down to Whittam tomorrow and join me and try and get an absolute James. Everyone knows who James is. You don't get fans, I want to get an army with that. Just one game, support him. He's good by himself, so you can get loads of this down there. I think that'd be great.
No one turned. Not because we had 2,000 subscribers. But today is different. The Away Days Army, the Pigpen, has been called to action, and we're going to try and break their record attendance of 898. Welcome to Away Days, and welcome to making football history. I added that line at the end, I don't know why I did that. What does Whittam Town Football Club mean to you?
It means a lot to me because I live near to the Whittam Town Football Club. I was only about 10 minutes away from home to the Whittam Town Football Club, and always been supporting the club through thick and thin. And when I very first started doing the Whittam Town Fan Presenter, which is the last 7 seasons, is to keep building it, to build a social media platform to give ordinary fans a big voice for the club. We love and support, and I really enjoy it.
Did it used to bother you? You were the only fan, or did you not care?
No, it doesn't bother me because when I used to be a solo Whittam Town supporter behind the goal away at Grays Athletic, and we lost 4-1, and I remember in the first half when I was seeing Beardwell's on fire, your support is very dire, and then all of a sudden I looked towards the left and then somebody shot the footage in the distance. A day later, all of a sudden with my social media, it just blew up the next day.
You've been all around the country watching Whittam, right?
Yeah, I've been travelling all around the country, and I remember last time, when I saw you, was at the Whittam Town away match at Basildon United, and then that was a really nervy day, and I had butterflies in my stomach, because of survival day, because we had a really tough season in the Bostik League.
I remember the second goal goes in, you run.
Yeah. I've celebrated when Mark Ashford's son, Sam Ashford,
An enemy has been slain.
Comes each morning when our world shines brighter than the stars.
An enemy is legendary.
Damn, good flash. Okay, huge play. Go you. Nah, I got greedy. Hang on. Okay, but she's good. This guy's a good player. The hand interrupted. Honestly, may have been better not to, but hey. I can bait here. This is fine, they're inting. Guys, this is winning. Trust me. I'm not setting this up for nothing. I'm not setting this up randomly. I know what I'm cooking. I have the leverage. Galio in range. Okay, Kindred actually good. Let's go. 2 more fucking wins, man. Wait, what? We got double up. We're 1-0. One more, chat. It can be done. It actually can be done. What have I been through? Like, the bad sprees, like, every time we get close, we get taxed. Every time I dared to step foot close to Challenger, I would get taxed. Even one time we got taxed by Client deciding to die mid-game for no reason. I lost 20 LP and I got a dodge. It's crazy, man. First pick Velkas, showing teeth, showing boldness. Come on, 1. That is all I need. That is all I asked for. We've been through thorns, man, but we're moving towards the stars.
I'm on the case.
Phelan for what? For Naga? Naga's pretty good because Naga for drops are good. I'm just Phelan up on it. Garbaggio, no one wants any of these ever. Maybe I get Bream Counter. We'll probably playing Bream Counter if I get it. Garbaggio, no one wants any of these ever. Unless I take the dragon because I picked up the dragon. Oh, I freeze Lasso plus Dragon. Dude, this 3/3 Scarlet Survivor is actually one of the best cards I could buy with the promo. Let me see. Lasso plus Scarlet is probably good enough. I mean, there's also Terragosa. The front drake is also not bad because I know I get for promo trade. I got Terragosa anyways? And I stole it. Wait, this start is so good. Now I love for this promo. This promo is insta-stabilized. Promo gives my 3/3 Divine Shield buff and it gives Terra perma buffs a turn. And now I've also enabled the Training Certificate trinket, the Cheese trinket where you double stats every turn. Oh, and I got 2 buffs on this guy, really? No 1-cost spell? Oh, I'll play Lotus Conceit. Next time I have to low for promo. I'm still hungry. That's good. The promo's better. You want another Taric? I'm kinda gonna get Training Certificate and then go like Aircom. Okay, now I'm just hard rolling for Taric, man. Okay, now what? Now I just shell some. Imagine if this was double lesser and I had this start. You have a guide on current trinkets? I actually do. If you click on that link and search of Training Certificate, you can see my guide for it. And it matches up exactly with the situation. Only pickable if you have already Terragosa, hard roll until you have 2 Terragosa, sell rest of your board, do not triple Terragosa. At the end, fill out your board with any use such as Leroy. Because that's the only way to play this trinket. If you're not going to play this trinket this way, then don't even pick this trinket. Although, in tournament, I lost to Charming Rogue Pivot. I could try that too. Although it's a Murloc lobby, so I'm a bit scared of Scan. So maybe I just go like double huge Terragosa plus EV or Scan. I don't hate that game plan. I mean, that's like this classic game plan. I feel like trying to pivot Charming Rogue is kind of annoying. I need to shield Taric. I could shield Taric with Amber at some point, but not now. This guy griefed his hand.
surroundings. No hesitation. Not now. Kate.
An ally has been slain. Steady. An enemy has been slain.
scored the second goal. And I was racing towards the near dugout, celebrating with the Whitton Town players. But yeah, it's all about connecting with the players, like that they love the support, and like it's been amazing.
The record attendance is 898. What would it mean to you if you beat that today?
That would really mean a lot, not just me, but us all Whitton Town supporters and all the staff, because the staff have worked tremendously hard for the club, and the staff at Whitton Town are absolutely magnificent. On and off the scenes, have been working really hard to make this club worthwhile as a Whitton Town community for us Whitton Town supporters.
Okay, hi, my name's Laura Jones and I am the kit lady.
What does Whitton Town Football Club mean to you?
Oh, you don't know what it means to me. It's amazing. I literally live at the back of the club. My flat is literally there. So I can't get any closer than actually living here. So yeah, it's amazing.
What would today mean to the club as a whole?
It's amazing, absolutely amazing. It's not just that, it's just getting Whittam, you know, to see Whittam on the Anglia News as well, and obviously Jim yesterday. So do you know what I mean? It's just amazing for us to, you know, for a little club like us to get out there and to hear us.
We're gonna win 2-1, 2-1. We're gonna win 2-1. We're gonna win 2-1. We're gonna win 2-1, 2-1. There's a so to have that many people there behind the goal.
Tiny bit of non-league football history. Now all we need to do is see Whittam win the game.
And guess who's coming on in the 80th? Ben? We got surprised again.
No, he's not. It's Shambolic.
Today's attendance is 1,205. Hey! Out the town! We are the town! We are the town!
What's up, guys? George Camel here, and today I'm on the road in Uptown Charlotte, North Carolina, in Bank of America Plaza. This is the epicenter, the mecca for the finance bro community, and I'm here today to try to make friends by accosting them with one simple question: how much debt do you have? Before we get to it, shout out to Delete Me for sponsoring this mayhem. Let's get to it. Let's talk about how you're doing financially. Do you have any debt?
I do.
How much debt do you have total?
Some student loan debt, and then car's almost paid off, so probably like $20,000 at the most.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of car is it?
It is a 2016 Toyota Camry.
Oh, nice. You gonna drive that thing till the wheels fall off? What's the game plan?
That's why I got a Toyota.
And then you got the student loans. What was your degree in?
Finance.
I've heard it's pronounced finance. Is that true?
It could be. I would say finance. Heavier on the I.
Finance. Okay. What do you do? Do you work in finance?
I do.
Okay. What's your role?
Well, I work in operations doing foreign exchange transactions, so.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So are you investing currently?
I am, yes.
Do you know what percentage of your income you invest every month, or the dollar amount?
10% into like the company 401k, and then I try to max out my Roth every year, so that's another like $600. So I'd say like maybe 20%
Wow.
invested.
Way to go.
Thank you.
Where'd you learn about finance? Like, was this from parents, school? How'd you get into it?
That was kind of the first goal of me being like, if I want financial freedom, like I gotta make sure I'm taken care of whenever I'm late in life. So I just kind of figured steps out of like what I should do, and then just start.
Reverse engineer it.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think debt gets in the way of financial freedom?
Yeah, maybe if not, like I know student loans sometimes can have lower percentages for in terms of like the interest rate. I think it takes more of a toll like mentally on you because you know that like how am I gonna save for the future if I have all this debt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
Sharp guy at 26. What would you tell people out there the key to building wealth is?
Do what you're comfortable with at the moment. Don't invest too much. Don't think you have to invest too much, but do whatever you're comfortable with, and eventually that percentage can grow into more as you make more money and can afford to invest more.
Build a habit.
Exactly.
Keep it up over time as you make more.
Right.
Don't go spend it all.
Correct.
Well, thanks for talking with us.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Tell us your first name.
Jake.
Jake, what do you do here in Charlotte?
I work at Bank of America. I'm in the trade allocation side on international markets.
That sounds above my head. How'd you figure this stuff out?
I still am figuring out. That's the beauty of it. It's
Learning on the job.
learning. Yeah, big learning curve. And
Don't tell that to your boss. He's like, oh crap.
No.
Jake said he knew what he was doing.
no, I do. Yeah, I try to at least know what I'm doing. So.
You ever like fat finger something and accidentally like sell the wrong thing at the wrong time?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you know, like the numbers are next to another number, and then you make the amount like quadruple what's supposed to be. Or,
Wow, it is that easy.
It's easy.
Glad I'm not in that job. Okay. How much debt do you have?
Current debt is just student loans. I've got about maybe 14,000 left on those,
Okay.
but I'm paying well above the minimum on those each month. So I'm trying to like be aggressive with those, but also prioritize retirement, emergency fund, things like that. So it's kind of
You're doing a lot at once.
trying to keep tabs on everything and just make sure.
It's like whack-a-mole.
Yes. Yeah, but not too much debt.
How much do you have in savings right now? Like your liquid savings, emergency fund, all that?
He's trolling. You should put guys first. Armor in case I take 15. Not like I'm doing anything anyways. Pretty much just run for scan. I would have leveled. You don't need 6 reps. You just do a poison scan pivot. You go for Golden Aviator, Bio, Golden Aviator, Leroy. Pretty much just buy every scan. No for Charming Rogue. I mean, it depends on my greater trinket. Like going for Charming Rogue is a bit delusional because you need so much and have 10 gold turn. You need Eat, Charming Rogue, Poet, Logrum. Like, I'm not gonna hit that by the time the game's over. And even if I hit that, I still lose to poison scan. I just go poison scan. Fishing Rod. Oh, it's a Kodo Stitch game. Oh, it's a Kodo Stitch game. Does Trinket go first or Beetles go first? Can you guys be honest? Trinket goes first. Oh, then you can buy this. It's a Kodo Stitch game. All I need is Eat. Are you guys sure? What if you never get stitched? Then it's a Future Fin game. Then you Eon to Future Fin. I mean, you Eon to something, that's for sure. I mean, I'll probably still Eon to Kodo. Or I could Eon to Future Fin, and then buff Kodo with the Future Fin. You know, like, you always take the 7 drops. Also, it's double Pagel, so I'm like guaranteed stitch pretty much. And I just hold my clock. I just need a single Eat this game. Got a level to play Future? No. I don't even want to play Future. I want to play Kodo Stitch. I don't need 6 drops. Maybe I triple this if I hit. Eat. Go for it. I don't want to triple it. I don't want to lose to 1 scan card. There's a Macaw. Dude, if I put Venus and I don't find this triple Taric, like who cares, man? Like I just eat 1 and sell the other. We have no Eat, well then the game sucks, but like my play's still correct, you know. Also I don't want this triple's bad. Well, if I don't find Eat, then I just go Stitch Terragosa now, which is a lot worse, but at least it's something. I'm losing on stats. That's sad. This is always happening. Golden Macaw. Golden Macaw's fine. I need Reborn. I know I could do the thing, but I might. I lost the gold. Is there anything wrong with using this? I don't want this. I mean, I could taunt a Divine Shield, but I could also just play it. You have less Kodos procs. Wait, does Minion go first or Beetle go first? Oh, I think Beetle goes first, actually. Oh, then I should just do a Divine Shield taunt. Because I think what happens is beetles both get the...
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Minions have spawned.
Beatles gets the Kodo stats, and it becomes 1 left, and after it's 1 left, it gets eaten by Stitch, so every time I summon a Kodo, it's 1 left, which is kind of trash. There's no cleave this game, right? What? Golden Kodo just like that? What am I looking for? Reborn on this? I mean, even if I don't reborn on this, like, who cares? Oh my god. Don't know cleave to whip. I mean, his only... He needs to hit, but he doesn't have blaster. He doesn't know chat, he doesn't know. Poor guy. Oh, he's not dead. Oh man. No, he is dead. That's 40. That's 40. Oh, he got 40. We were tied from the 1,000 per year, New Zealand and Australia become realistic options. We also currently have no plans to buy any properties.
Of course, there are also some big ticket items to consider. A major one for us is children. We do plan to have a child, and honestly, we have no idea exactly how much that will cost. But children only create additional expenses for a certain period of time, likely from birth until they turn 18 or maybe 22. For that reason, we don't include child-related costs in our regular fire budget. Instead, we've set aside a separate amount specifically for that purpose. We've explained in another video how we are planning for a child, both financially and mentally.
Precision is the difference between a butcher and a sailor.
We've set aside 300k for child-related expenses, which could generate roughly 20k per year in cash flow for 22 years.
Healthcare is another important consideration. We're really lucky that our home bases have high-quality public healthcare systems, so if anything, 100% stocks may look attractive because stocks have higher expected returns over the long run, but retirement is different from the wealth-building phase because of, again, sequence of returns risk. Bonds give you a source of money to draw from during major stock market downturns, and avoid becoming a financial burden.
That said, under the 4% rule, more than 2/3 of historical scenarios.
But when you diversify across Why are you not sniping Force? What are you doing with your life there? That's fair, honestly. There's no good Battlecry ones, right? Beast, Dragon, Naga. How do I get to Beast, Dragon, Naga? Play Shudder, Elms are in. What's my early game? Pirates. H-Town, Aggie. Houston Town, Texas A&M. Very nice. Freeze? I'm probably freezing for the Parabuskers. I'm down for the Parabuskers.
Regret is what tempers the steel of our souls. Sharp blade quickens the work. Sometimes scars are the most refined attire one can wear. Money makes everything easier. Morality is a beautiful servant and reveals its master. There's always time for change.
Okay, maybe I'm not supposed to be doing it, just a level. That's another level. I was gonna grab this and this. No, it's this and this because I'm buying level next turn, right? And I get the pair? Just because I get to guarantee buy this turn. I already had a couple play. Just taking the pair, I guess. Level roll. Level roll. I missed my pairs. Lasers, also sell. And she's in a Valorant. Make her part slightly better. Is she going pro? Pretty much. I need one break turn here. It's gonna give me a Rylac, I suppose. I guess I take the triple. I mean, not from this, but I still want you to play. Fire or Baron? I like Baron. Any multipliers good in this lobby? Why not Rylac with Titus? I mean, I want Rylac with a Rylac. You crazy? Let me see one. Pick another roll and take this. I don't think I'm winning Rylac. That's very. I'll be losing this fight. Good. I don't think so. Don't lose. A lot of juice, man. Let me go right. Oh my goodness gracious. We're the best. That's looking pretty good. That's not bad anymore. Running bird with this. I have both the Drakes, or only one of the good ones. So what am I using my hero power on? I have this with Felhorn. If I want some tempo. Tempo good or no good? Tempo's pretty good here. Some rerolls with the Wyvern. Can't really run the Wyvern with it. I think I want the tempo though. It's fine probably. I just wanted to try to reduce damage if I can. Because I can breed harder this way. Oh no, kill yourself, kill yourself! Die! Oh god. Nice. I just got one Fury Reborn. This Researcher's probably gone. Grab one of these. So there's one builder playing for. Let's see if we can get there. Should probably level. 2 7 drops. Probably just do 7s. I mean, Zadra and this are fine. Yeah, this one's pretty good also. I don't want Ghoul. I can Gold most of my board if I have the Pirate, the Shadow Walker. Better. Pretty good. Rerolls in this game? Better than this. Actually, the rerolls are good as well. We need keep this, sell this. I need this. Fuck this gun. Oh no, I need to sell this. No, don't that. No. Trash doesn't matter. I should have kept this that one card, but the rest is fine. I want to keep this so I can hero power it. But I want to keep the rerolls also. So I shouldn't have sold the Naga. Sold the 7. Yeah, I shouldn't have sold the Naga. All good, all good. What am I going for? Spell power. Spell power dragon. I have 28 rolls, 30 rolls, 32 rolls. And she's done. Refresh. Get another one of these, get another bird. Anything else? Not particularly. I can get the Naga maybe if I play this out. Not really care. Oh, bird pair? I don't really need pairs, right? I mostly need Brand. Shouldn't have bought this.
Looks like you can get a triple. Go ahead and hire one of these.
I see the dragon and the Naga, yeah. Where is this thing? Hello, is anybody home? Brand Naga Lady anywhere? I don't really get a pair if I have this.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits. Better hire a recruit while you can. I see you didn't like that one either. Here's a goal for the trouble. Let's follow the sack. You're doing great out there.
I don't know. I probably should cut the rolls. Because I can probably find armor if I don't do this play. I don't lose the health this way, but honestly, it's probably better. I need to sell Sanders. I mean, my whole board's golden. not really into standards anymore. Out for this, I guess. Yeah. I mean, honestly, just getting the scaling up doesn't matter. You know? Honestly, I could have kept the rolls and pivoted back to back and kept the standards is probably better, honestly. And like kept the reroll, but it's kind of hard to keep standard and reroll. I don't know. I mean, I think I could technically lose to back to back, and that's about it. That's like the only thing I really lose to. Back to back. I mean, the thing is, you would do this into back to back, right? I'm still missing the lady as well, the good lady. Poet, don't need poet. Yeah, I mean, you could pivot to charming with this, but I don't have any money anymore. Basically, I usually just play that Naga with this, but it's like a really small like corner store, and then they have like a ramen, like microwaves where you cook your ramen or whatever. Cool. Yeah. Which is all the rerolls. Yeah, I mean, as I said, I think the optimal thing was to just keep rerolls and then try to put back to back after. I am very strong, but I can lose one call. Back to back. Yeah, but that you can lose to it if it hits. You want to find this 6-drop that I need? No, you need multiple turns to scale. Queen's guard it. Oh, wait. Real mate. Quite weak. Which one of these do I sell? Oh, I found it. We're good. I can sell this guy now also. There's Naga. Can buy dragon? Spell power Naga? I don't want spell power Naga. Why do I want that? Should we trade the Rylac? I mean, I should slip this stuff, right? Now I actually have scaling. Just in case. Never be too careful.
For the next few days, you can get 50% off a subscription to The Athletic. See the link in the description. The penalty box is where football matches are won and lost. It's where goals are scored, where dramatic cup ties end, and controversy most often occurs. But while everyone knows what the penalty spot is for and what committing a foul inside of the box means, fewer know why it has a semicircle at its head. So, why do penalty boxes have Ds? Well, for a long time, they didn't. In 1891, football pitches were marked out by little more than goalposts and corner flags. Even the actual dimensions of the pitch were vague. Now that changed later that year in 1891 in response to formalised rule changes, and with them, the modern pitch began to take shape. A centre spot and circle were added, so too were goal and touchlines, and a penalty area and a 12-yard line were first introduced. But they didn't quite look like they do today. The penalty area was actually delineated by a dotted line which ran the full breadth of the pitch and a 12-yard line, the precursor to the penalty spot, which did the same. Originally, penalties could be taken from any point on that line, and instead of the 6-yard box that we recognise today, the goalkeeper's area was marked by 2 adjoining circles. Then in 1902, there would be a further evolution. The penalty area became the box that it remains today, and the 12-yard line was reduced to a spot. The 6-yard box also ditched its original design, becoming a much more sensible-looking rectangle. But it would take another 35 years before the penalty box was completed, when in 1937, the penalty arc was added. Now, interestingly, it has no function in open play, and instead exists to prevent encroachment while penalty kicks are being taken. The flat line at the base of the D is actually less than 10 yards from the penalty spot, so the arc, every point of which is exactly 10 yards from the spot, is really just there as a refereeing tool. For the next few days, you can get 50% off a subscription to The Athletic. See the link in 10 yards. While in 1937, the penalty arc was added. Now, interestingly, it has no function in open play, and instead exists to prevent encroachment while penalty kicks are being taken. The flat line at the base of the D is actually less than 10 yards from the penalty spot, so the arc, every point of which is exactly 10 yards from the spot, is really just there as a refereeing tool. The angle. box that it remains today, and this area was marked by 2 adjoining circles. Then in 1902, there would be a further evolution. The penalty area became the box that it remains today, the penalty spot, which did the same. Originally, penalties could be taken from any point on that line, and instead of the 6-yard box that we recognise today, the goalkeeper's area was marked by 2 adjoining circles. Then in 1902, there would be a
Longer run up for Somerville. Bruno skipping side to side. Somerville starts his run up and it's saved! Longer run up.
A few months ago, I had a Wizz Air flight get delayed for 4 hours, and thanks to EU regulations, I got more compensation than the original price of my ticket. Naturally, this made me wonder, can you get rich, or at least be profitable, by booking tickets with the hope that a flight is delayed? The answer, according to math, is in a very specific case where there's a cheap flight originating in a Sicilian airport on a 3-year-old Airbus. Maybe. Let's see how we can drive some numbers. First, what are the regulations? For EU flights, the delay compensation is between 250 and 600 euros for 3-hour delays, depending on the flight distance. UK regulations are quite similar. Weather reasons are excluded from compensation, so we'll try to remove those accordingly. So, to be profitable, or have a positive expected value, we need the probability of the delay times the reward to be greater than the price of the ticket. Because the ticket prices need to be crazy low, and the service needs to often be delayed, we're going to check the 4 major low-cost European airlines: Wizz Air, Ryanair, EasyJet, and Vueling. Now, obviously, Turkish Airlines is the worst airline globally, but they've had too many non-European routes and would complicate things, so we'll just stick to the budget 4. Comment below your least favorite airline and your worst airline experience. Using Flight Radar, we pulled the flight history of each carrier over the last 3 years. This gives us the airplane type, age, origin airports, destination airports, and the scheduled and actual departure and arrival times. Before we get into the modeling math, let's take a look at some graphs. Ryanair has the most registered planes of all these carriers at 611. It's primarily Boeing 737s, with a few Bombardier Challengers and a Learjet 45. The 3 other carriers are entirely Airbus-based, split between A321s, A320s, and A319s. The age of the planes is pretty similar between the carriers, skewing quite young with some spikes. The most popular airports are Barcelona, London Gatwick, London Stansted, Dublin, and Milan. And the most popular routes by our low-cost carriers mostly involve Barcelona, to Palma, Ibiza, Gatwick, Rome, and Milan. The non-Barcelona routes are Stansted Dublin, Milan Catania, Gatwick Dublin, Gatwick Malaga, and Rome Paris. For awareness, most of the planes aren't just going back and forth between 2 airports. You can see that just one Ryanair plane will go on quite a journey over the course of 3 years. Now, to the delays. Just 0.62% of all journeys are delay compensation eligible. That might make you think, okay, there's no way we could possibly be profitable. But let's split this up a bit. When comparing on carrier, we get 0.4% of Vueling, 0.55 and 0.56% of EasyJet and Ryanair, and a whopping 1.16% of Wizz Air flights. I had to double check this number, but yes, Wizz Air is about twice as likely as its competitors to be compensation eligible. Contrary to what you might expect, the newer planes from 3 to 5 years old, or even brand new planes less than 3 years old, have a higher chance of the 3-hour delay than their older 15 or 20 plus year old counterparts. The math doesn't tell us why, but perhaps it's related to more frequent maintenance schedules on older planes, or specific route usage. Maybe a pilot YouTuber could give us the answer. And of course, the arrival and destination airports make major changes to the likelihood of compensation-based delays. We see the top 5 and bottom 5 airports, excluding the outlier airports that rarely fly. CIY Airport in Sicily has a 4.3% chance of a 3+ hour delay as an origin airport, and a 3.88% chance as a destination airport, being the highest on both lists. So if you're flying in or out of Sicily, best of luck to you. Bacau, Romania, Plovdiv, Bulgaria, Zagreb, Croatia, and Sarajevo, Bosnia round out the top 5 origin delays. Hanover, Germany, Salcia, Romania, Skopje, North Macedonia, and Katowice, Poland round out the top 5 destination delays. All of the data that we've collected allows us to create a model that determines the route, departure time, and airplane information that is most likely to get us to our compensation limits. We use a logistic regression model for the explaining. Regression can be thought of as drawing a line or curve between all known outcomes to minimize the distance between the curve and the data. Then, when new data is inputted, our estimated outcome is based off of that curve. It can sometimes be more of an art than a science, because we can run the risk of overfitting, which will decrease the accuracy of our model when tested on new data. So generally, we split our data into training and test sets to ensure we don't overfit. I also trained a neural networks model. The neural networks are generally a bit higher accuracy, but substantially lower explainability. You can think of them as a sort of black boxes that tune the analysis and aircraft type. Lower importance for aircraft agent eligible. Wait, you just told me that Wizz Air was twice as likely to be delayed. How is Ryanair the best odds now? Well, the regression controls for everything. Effectively, it is telling us that Wizz Air flies the harder routes, or with the harder planes, or at the harder times, and that if Wizz Air and Ryanair flew the same route at the same time with the same plane, Ryanair would be more likely to get delayed by 3+ hours. So, with the output likelihoods, we know that if we can purchase a Ryanair ticket from Sicily to Hanover on an A321neo at 3 p.m. in August, our probability is an astounding 56% chance, according to the model. At a price of €224, we would have an expected net profitability. Scrolling through the ticket prices, I do see some Ryanair tickets going for as low as €18. So, let's go make some money.
There's a funny pattern that shows up when
a few months ago,
If you're a football fan, you've probably heard the term Farmers League thrown around now and then, and it's usually used to insult a team that doesn't have much competition in its league. So is this team just that good, or has this phrase been silently outing a real underlying problem in football? To find out, let's break it down. Okay, not like that. Growing up watching football and hearing this term thrown around every once in a while, my brain just sort of went to the literal interpretation of the term. I imagined one dominant team playing a bunch of, well, farmers. Okay, maybe I didn't think they were all actually farmers, but I just assumed it meant that the majority of the